So are you at home?
Yeah, I'm at home. This is like it's still a work in progress. Yeah, still a work in progress, but like there's the door over there. I've got some screens up because there's wood floors here, and so it's kind of echoey. So I'm trying to figure out how to dampen the sound a little bit. But
I see.
yeah, well, there's my skeleton. That's Slim over there.
All right.
And all that green stuff on the side of coming out of his right shoulder and right neck, that's his brachial plexus.
Uh,
Yeah, and then yeah, books and stuff and whatnot. Yeah, so this is going to be my home space, and I'm still paying rent over at the clinic where I've been for the last 4.5, almost 5 years. But I'll be done the end of this month, so I'll be here full time.
I see.
Yeah, it feels good to be at home. I do miss I miss some of the intellectual and social stimulation, but
Yeah.
I'll just have to find that elsewhere, you know.
Okay. All right.
All right, so to the mat with you.
Got it.
Yeah, push the chair to one end, either end, it doesn't matter.
All right.
Great. And then have your strap and come onto your back.
All right.
Did you all go to the lake last weekend?
Yeah. No. We we stay here.
Do you all have?
Kay's going out there today.
Oh, sweet, sweet.
Yeah.
Do you have trick-or-treaters that come to your house?
Uh, 2 to 3. Not very many.
Do you dress up and spook them?
Not I wouldn't know.
I totally would do that. Like, bah! Okay, so just you can just lay your strap on your chest, that's fine. Bring your arms down to your sides. And then I want you to stretch your legs all the way down the length of your mat. Great, good. And then let's take 3 deep breaths in. Breathing in, good. Ribs expanding, not just up to the front and to the sides, but also feel your ribs press into the mat as you inhale. And exhale, deflate. Good, and twice more, just deep breath in. And exhale, slow. One more time. Using these 3 breaths to transition from the activities of the morning to this time. And then now I'm going to have you sweep your arms up over your head, reach towards the wall beyond your head, and another deep breath in, big stretch, point your toes. Good. And then on your next breath in, make your right side longer than your left side. Yeah. And make your left side longer than your right side. Good. And stretch evenly through both sides of your body, from your toes all the way up to your fingers. Great. And then you'll bring your arms down to your sides. And then one at a time, pull your right knee up and set your right foot on the mat. Yep, good. And then left knee up, left foot on the mat. Great. Now take your arms out like a T. And I want you to inch your feet just a little farther apart, so they're at least as wide as the sticky mat. Yeah, terrific. And now when you breathe in, you'll let your knees drop to the left. You'll be on the instep of the right foot. Yeah, outer edge of the left foot. Big stretch through the lateral lines. And then on the exhale, you'll come back up. Pulling knees up, good. And then on the in-breath, the knees will drop over to the right. Exhaling, sweep back up to center. Good, and do this a few more times. Just letting your breath dictate the movement. If you want to bring your cervical spine into the equation, you can turn your head opposite your knees. If your shoulders, neck, throat all approve of that. Good. Keep the shoulders planted down, the arms heavy. Great. And with the feet wide in this fashion, the move is more isolated into the hip socket itself, into that ball and socket joint. And there's an extension to the spine on the in-breath. And back to neutral. When you go to the left this time, let's stay there. Good. Take your right arm, take it up on the diagonal, like up towards the top corner of your mat. Good. Really spread your fingers wide, open up the tissues, the connective tissues of the palm. Good. And press your fingernails into the floor so you get even a little bit of an extension through the wrists. Great. Good. And then when you exhale, when that happens for you, bring your knees back up to center. And the inhalation will take your knees to the right. Switching up through left arm. Great. Good. Spreading your fingers. Awesome. Great. And then come back up through center, please. And then you can start to inch your feet back towards the midline of the mat, just until they're about 6 inches apart. Nice. Good. And bring your arms down by your sides. And now we're going to bring the strap into the picture. So pull your right knee to your chest, grab the strap. You're going to loop, yeah, right knee to chest. I want you to make 3 circles with your right foot in one direction. We'll circle first. Good. And then 3 in the other direction. Put the strap around the ball of your foot. And then up goes the leg. Yeah. Heel to ceiling. Good. Yeah, and you've got it. So you're just going to hold on to the strap wherever it's appropriate so you can keep your shoulder down. Yeah, exactly. Neck and jaw relaxed. So we've got we've got a lot going on here, but what's happening? Okay. A little adjustment.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of the primary focuses right now is simply these 2 opposing actions, right? So your heel is pressing upward. And at the same time, the femur bone, the thigh bone is descending like, you know, like a concrete post into the hip joint. So you've got descending and ascending happening simultaneously along the right leg. And that there is pretty much the definition of yoga, union of opposing actions. Great. Now, how would it feel if you took your left leg down onto the floor? Great, good. Good, good, good. Okay, take your left arm out to the left. So this is going to be your counterbalance. And yep, palm up, good, nice work, good deal. And you're going to take your right leg out to the right. Try to keep it in the same plane that it's in. Yeah, good, 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 good. A little tug with the right hand to keep the leg. We don't want it to hit the floor. Great. Keep your left butt cheek down so the outer left hip is shearing down to the floor, creating a broadening effect across the abdomen and the pelvis. Great. I'm not going to stay in that one very long. So here's the exit strategy. To bring your right leg back up, I want you to do it on an exhalation. When you exhale, press your low back into the floor, engage your abdominal muscles. And from there, yeah, nice and slow and in control. There it goes up. Yes, perfect. Change hands with the strap. You're going to take your right arm out to the right. Good, palm up. And then you're going to sweep the right leg across your body to the left. Go ahead and allow the right hip to rise up. Yeah. And find this twist just as deep as you'd like to go. Good. Pressing your right heel towards that wall beyond your foot. Bringing your awareness to your outer right hip and drawing your outer right hip away from your ribs. Like you're trying to lengthen that right waist just a fraction more. Okay, on an inhalation, come back up. Find that vertical line with your right leg. Great, excellent. And then you can change hands with the strap again if the left hand's tired. Now we're going to pause right here just for a couple of breaths. Great. Now bring your right knee into your chest so you can ditch the strap. Great. And then holding your right knee into your chest. At this point, I want you to bend your left knee. Pick your left knee up and set your left foot on the mat. Good. Yeah, good. Now cross your right ankle to the top of your left knee. There's going to be an external rotation in the right thigh now. So this is called reclining pigeon. So what's going to happen now is you're going to draw your left knee towards your chest. I want you to take your right hand between your two thighs. Good. Left hand around. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Good. Shoulders down, head down. Great. You feel any sort of stretch in this shape?
I do, yeah.
Okay, good. Where do you have that?
The hip right here.
Right? Okay, good. Right buttock. Yeah, great. What's happening here is we're accessing the piriformis muscle, which lies below all three of the glutes. So it's deep, and you've got one on each side, and it's one of our primary hip rotators. And the thing about the piriformis, though, this pesky little piriformis, is that it lies right over the sciatic nerve. And so often if there's a tight piriformis, the sciatic nerve can get compressed and cause havoc. So I want you to take a glance at your left knee and see if it's lined up with your left shoulder.
It is.
Okay, good. Great. Let's take 2 more breaths. And you can release your left shin. Yeah, bring your hands off, set your left foot to the floor. All right, now you're gonna turn your right knee back into your chest. That's it, good. Clear the leg. Yep, excellent, good. And just hugging the right knee back into the chest is like resetting the femur bone in the hip socket from that external rotation. All right, good deal. Now, what I'm gonna ask you to do, keep your right knee into your chest, pull your left knee up to meet it. Great, and then just notice if you feel any difference between right leg, right hip, left hip. And then you'll set your right foot to the floor. Excellent. Loop the, oh, well, before we loop, sorry. 3 circles with your left foot in one direction. And then in the other direction. Great. Now you can take the strap and loop it around the left foot. Good. Left heel goes high. Excellent. Upper body in a state of repose. Finding repose in the pose. Lower body is active, especially that left leg. Pressing up through the heel, descending down through the thigh. Move your lower jaw back and forth a few times for me so that there's no tension building up in the jaw. Great. And now at this point, take your right leg down the length of the mat. Excellent. Take your right arm out to the right, straight out from your shoulder, palm up. And then keeping your left leg in this same plane, left leg goes out to the left. Left elbow can be on the floor, good for support, great. And I want you to roll that right hip down. That's it, excellent. Good, outer right hip shears to the right, left leg is just firing off to the left. All right, you remember the exit? Engage through the core. On an exhale, left leg comes back up. So we bring the left leg up with muscle rather than just pulling up, yanking up from the joints. That was great. Good, nice and controlled. Now you can change hands with the strap. Give that left hand a break. Yep, left arm out. And then left leg comes across the body to the right, coming into a full twist, letting the left hip, the left buttock rise up. Good. So keep your left foot active for me. Push through the heel. Yes. And identify the 4 corners of your left foot. And I want you to push towards, I want you to the medial, the big toe and the inner heel, I want you to like lengthen the inseam of your leg. Yeah, and push through the big toe and the inner heel a little bit more. Terrific. On an in-breath, bring your left leg back up. Find that strong vertical line. Yeah, great. And you can change hands with the strap if you'd like. Good. Last couple of breaths. I think this sequence that we just ran through is one of the greatest sequences of all time. It's like this is like the solid gold greatest hits of yoga. This is so good for the back body, so good for the legs, the hips, the lower back, even the spine gets in on the action. It's just really good stuff. So now you'll bend your left knee, bring the left knee into your chest so that you can remove the strap. And then you'll pick your right knee up, set your right foot to the floor. Now we're going to come into that reclining pigeon. So you're going to cross your left ankle up and over your right knee. Yeah, good. And then pull your right leg towards your chest. Right hand comes around the outside, left hand goes between. Good. Now, if you rock your hips and legs just a fraction to the right, oftentimes you'll get even more sensation in your left hip. Get a little more bang for your buck. Yeah, not too far. Do you feel any difference at all when you move your legs?
A little more stretch, yeah.
A little bit?
A little, yeah.
All right. We're going to take about another 30 seconds. All right, great. And then you're going to release your hands from your leg. Let your right foot find the floor. Unpack your left leg. Good. And then I want you to stretch both legs down onto the mat. Finishing up this sequence how we began. Take your arms up and over your head. Big breath, big stretch. Excellent. Great. And then bring your arms back by your sides. Grab that block with you with one of your hands. Bring that block down with you. Okay, so one more thing before we roll over. I want you to draw both knees up to your chest once again. Okay, now you're going to take the block tour and long ways. You're going to put the block between, whoops. You're going to put the block between your thighs, just like we do when we do our sit to stands. Put the block long ways between your thighs. Okay, so then what's going to happen next? Here's how we're going to start activating the core muscles. I want you to send your heels to the ceiling. Good. Stretch your legs up, 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 and squeeze that block. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the block. Good. Arms can stay down by your sides. They can go out like a T, or you can experiment taking them up over your head. Up to you where you want to go with this. Good. Now you squeeze that block. First of all, with your legs up like this, we're activating the core. Absolutely. When you squeeze that block, you remember those muscles that we're engaging, the AD adductors, which have everything to do with the pelvic floor. And it's like really the beginning of our abs way down in our legs. So hug that block, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I want your legs, I want your adductors to tire out before anything else. Squeeze that block, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Legs up a little higher. Find that vertical line. There it is. Good, 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 good. Squeeze and push up through your heels. That's it. Good. Squeeze and push up. Squeeze and push up. Let's take one more breath. Big breath in. That's nice. And then bend your knees to your chest when you exhale so you can remove the block. Well done. Good. And then set your feet to the floor. Great. Now I'm going to have you roll over onto your belly. All right. You good? You on the mat?
Yeah.
Okay, terrific. So what's going to happen now is let's come up into Sphinx pose. So your forearms are on the floor, elbows are underneath your shoulders, and you're going to peel your head and chest up off the mat. Yeah, good. Just Sphinx pose, good. Let your shoulder blades start to descend down your back. And yes, excellent. And beam your sternum forward. Good. Now, if you grip the mat with your fingertips, almost like you're trying to pull yourself forward, but you're not going to go anywhere, of course, but it's going to engage. It's going to activate more muscles along the back. Just grip and pull your sternum forward. Good. Let's take one more breath. All right, good. Now keep your arms where they are. Just pivot, bring your hands together at the center of the mat and softly clasp your fingers together. So the outer edges of your wrist and your pinky fingers are on the floor. Good. Now we're going to come up into forearm staff with the hands in this shape. So you're going to lift your hips up, come up onto your knees. This is your forearm plank. Yeah, come up onto the knees first. Good. And then when you're ready, tucking toes under, knees come up. Great, excellent. I'm going to time it. We're staying for a minute. Move your jaw back and forth. All right, fire those legs up. Yes, good, 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 good. Notice the grip of your fingers. Notice if you're white knuckling, you can maybe soften the fingers a little bit. Okay, you're almost there. Another 15 seconds. Hang on, hang in. Excellent, beautiful. Come down, knees down, thighs down, pelvis down, belly down, and let's find Sphinx pose again. So you separate your hands, forearms are parallel. Good, point your toes straight back. And then peeling up and drawing your chest forward. Awesome. Okay, good. Now you can relax a bit. Gonna have you come up onto your hands and your knees. Okay, great. Now, when you breathe in, I want you to arch your back and look forward. Other way. Yeah, good. Find spinal extension. And when you breathe out, drop your hips back into child's pose, taking your hips to your heels. Long spine, long arms. Good. And then breathing in, come forward to your hands and your knees again, arching, low back, middle back, upper back. Looking forward. And on the exhale, hips to heels for child's pose. Good, we're gonna do that one more time and then we're gonna add on. Breathing in, come forward to hands and knees, look forward. Breathing out, hips to heels, child's pose. Okay, so here's the fun part. Now, on the next breath in, you're gonna come forward to staff or plank pose. Glide forward, shoulders over wrist, tuck toes, lift knees. Good. Excellent. And then breathing out, knees down, child's pose. Great. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, pull yourself forward, shoulders over wrist, staff pose, strong through the front line of the body. Excellent. And then breathing out, knees down, child's pose. Good. This is called a vinyasa. Anytime we move our body with the breath, let's go one more time. Inhale forward to staff. Super strong through the legs. Good. Lift your hips a little higher for me. And then breathing out, child's pose. Excellent. Good. Just rest in child's pose for like 2 more breaths. You can get off your wrist. You can move your hands around, roll your wrist, move your fingers. Okie dokie. So returning to hands and knees, I'm going to do a low bird dog. So for starters, I want you to take your right leg straight back. Foot leaves the floor, leg is parallel to the floor. Good. Now your outer right hip shears down. Excellent. Good, 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 good. Now come up onto your left fingertips first. Just assess balance. If it's there for you today, take your left arm forward. Yep, 1 step at a time. Good. Excellent. Hand down, knee down. Nicely done. Great. Let's go right into the other side. Okay, so now left leg gets to float back. Really anchor into that left shoulder girdle, left arm. Yep, right arm forward. That's it, good, good. There it is, fantastic. Awesome. Hand down, knee down. Well done. Good, I want you to come all the way down onto your belly. All right. Take your right arm straight out to the right for me, palm down. Good. Right hand lined up with your shoulder. That looks great. Press your left hand into the floor underneath your shoulder. I'm going to have you roll over to your outer right hip. You're kind of rolling onto your shoulder. Yeah, yeah. How's that feel on your right arm? Keep your right hand on the floor.
All right.
Okay, great. And then you can rest your head on the floor if your shoulder is okay with that. Okay, good. We're going to hang here for about 45 seconds. A really nice way to open up the pecs and the anterior deltoid. Great shoulder extension, particularly for those of us who are in shoulder flexion for most of the day. Did you say your daughter was going to the lake?
No, she's actually going on her bachelorette trip to Napa. She's going to Napa. Yeah.
Woo, girl. Good for her.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
One of the case on the board for a bank out there, and one of the directors, he owns the house that was in the movie Parent Trap.
Oh.
So Catherine's gonna go there.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, that's one of the wonders she's going to.
Oh wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
Come back onto your chest, come back onto your belly. Now take your left arm out to the left. And here we go, side 2. Last couple breaths. And return to your belly. Okay, so what's going to happen now is I want you to bend your knees, bring your heels towards your bum. I want you to reach back, right hand to right ankle, left hand to left ankle. Yep, ankle or foot. Yep, good. Come on, left foot. There it is. All right, here we go. When you breathe in, Tor, you're going to kick your feet into your hands and lift up. Good. 3 breaths. Breathe in, come up a little higher, get some altitude. Excellent. Stay there as you exhale. 2 more breaths. Kick up, kick back. Kick up, kick back. Good. 1 more breath. Really push those legs back. Fantastic. And then release your feet. Slowly come down. Very nice. Woo, turn your head to one side. And turn your head to the other side. And bring your forehead to the floor. And your hands underneath your shoulders. You lift yourself up to hands and knees. Great. Child's pose, hips to heels. Elongating the spine, stretching all the muscles that we're just working so diligently. Great. Now return to your hands and knees. All right, so here's the fun part. Now we've got to get the chair in front of you. Just yank it on over there. Manhandle that thing. Yep. Mhm. Okay, so take your hands to the seat of the chair. And then I'm going to have you pull your right knee up and step your right foot forward. And you can help it out. You can bring your right hand behind the shin or the ankle and chunk it up there. Yeah, good, nice work. Very nice work. Great. Now from here, finding balance, I want you to bring both hands to your right knee. Good. And then straighten your arms, lift your chest. Good. Take your arms up. Nice. Good. Take a deep breath in. And when you exhale, you're going to turn to the right, take your arms out like a T. That's that. Oh, chair's there. You got it. All right. Give it another go. Good. Clear the mat. There it is. Excellent. Great. Okay. Slow. Turn to the right. Beautiful. Good, 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 good. Terrific. And then on an in-breath, I want you to come back to center, arms up. Excellent. And then hands to the chair. Nicely done. Good, 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 good. Step your right knee back. Then engage the core muscles. Utilize those left hip flexors. Pull that left knee up towards your chest. You're almost there, clearing the mat almost. Yes. Boom. Beautiful. Yeah, it's a nice shift taking the right knee over to the right a little bit. I think that helps to stabilize. All right, one hand at a time to your left knee. See how balance feels on this side. Okay, great. Arms up. Good. Engage through the belly, breathing in. Slowly turn to the left as you breathe out. Right arm forward. Nice recovery. Good. Great. Keep your eyes focused. Turn the corners of your lips up. Great, good. And then slowly breathe in and come back, arms up, back to center, arms up. Well done, excellent. And then hands to the chair. Good. Okay, so now, as if that weren't challenging enough, what's going to happen next is I'm going to ask you to, let's see, left foot forward, tuck your right toes under, and then you're going to pull yourself forward over that left leg, bring your shoulders over the seat of the chair, and then see about stepping your right foot up next to your left foot. Yeah, awesome. Good deal. Okay. Yeah, get your feet where you want them, and then hands to your waist one at a time. Slow, 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 rise up. Awesome. Arms down. Inhale, arms up. Good. Exhale, hands to the chair, bow down. Breathing in, come halfway up, arching your back. As you breathe out, put your weight in your left leg. Pull your right knee to your chest. And then take your right leg straight back. Good. If you're feeling stable, take your left hand to the back of the chair. Great. And then let's go for it. Left arm forward, right leg back. Beautiful. Strong on the standing leg. Right leg is engaged as well. Awesome. Left hand to the chair, right knee to your chest. Good. Rounding the spine, excellent. And then step the right foot down where you want it. Breathe in, look forward, arch your back. Good. And as you exhale, put your weight into your right leg. Left knee comes up. And here we go. Float that left leg back. Terrific. Maybe right hand to the back of the chair. Okay, good. Find balance first. It's been a long time. Then right arm forward, left leg back. There it is. Great. Awesome. Ah, nice save. Nice save. Nice save. That right leg is working. Let's go one more breath. Fantastic, Tor. Hand to chair, knee to chest. Well done. Good. And then step that left foot down where you want it. One at a time, bring your hands to your waist. Anchor down through the four corners of your feet. Good. And slowly rise up. Yeah, great. Good deal. Okay, now I'm gonna have you take the chair, give it one turn so the seat faces me. Keep your right hand to the chair and give yourself a quarter turn to the left. So you're also facing me. All right. All right, feel steady there?
Yeah.
Chest up. Good. I want you to bring your right knee up. Good. And then set your foot down. Now we're going to go right knee, left arm. Right knee, left arm. Good. Now notice if your left hip is kind of veering out to the left. Draw the hips towards the midline. Very nice. Great. Okie dokie. Good deal. Arm down, foot down. Excellent. Swing that chair over to the other side. Okay, left hand to the chair. So for starters, weight goes into the right leg. Just the left knee is going to come up. Okay, good. And then left knee down. Or left foot down. I'd like to see you try that. Left knee down. Okay, now we're gonna do left leg, right arm. No, is that right? Let's see. Yeah, right arm. Left, yeah, left. Yeah, what you said. Good, 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 yeah. Good. Take that arm straight up for me. Yeah, good. Good, good, good. And hips are aligned, so your ears, shoulders, and hips stay in the same plane. Awesome, good. Right leg's really showing up for this. That's great. Take a couple more breaths. Good, excellent. And then foot down, arm down. Great, well done. Okay, now flipping the chair a lot, but now what I'm going to ask you to do is flip the chair so the seat faces you. I want to just do 2 more things standing up. Okay, so you're going to bring your hands to the seat of the chair, just as we always do when we do our standing sun salutations, but now 1 foot at a time. I want you to lift your right knee, pick your right foot up, step your right foot back, and then you're going to walk your left foot back. We're going to come into this downward dog at the chair. Taking your feet back until your hips have about a 90-degree angle. And then take your feet back far enough that your upper body, your trunk is parallel to the floor and your arms are extended as long as they can be. Hands are at the seat of the chair. Big stretch through your spine and through your side, waist, and ribs. Good. Now, how about a little bend to your knees and really stick your tush out? Yeah. Excellent. So stay where you are, but just get a little lighter on your hands. Not so much of a grip. Yeah, good. Good, good, good. Let's take 1 more breath. Chair dog. Okay. Now you've got to walk your feet 1 step at a time forward to the chair. Picking up the knee, picking up the foot. Excellent, good. Terrific. And now you're going to sweep the chair around to one side. What I'm going to have you do next for is when you sweep the chair around to one side, I'm going to have you bring yourself in front of the chair. We're almost going to sit. Yeah, keep turning it. Good. Excellent. And then bring yourself around front. Okay. Before you sit, great, good, good, good. Good. Now, wait, before you sit, bring your shoulders forward. So we're ending in a sit to stand. Good, just excellent, just halfway there. Tush is just hovering above the chair. Good. Take your arms out like the wings of a great bird, out to the sides. Good. Bring your sternum up away from your belly. Yes, excellent. Legs are strong, back is strong. Take 1 more breath. Beautiful. And then you can bring your hands to the edges of the chair and sit down. Good. That was good stuff. That was great. All right. Just let yourself relax and fall back into the chair. Let the chair support your back, support your hips, support your legs. Yeah, just get as comfortable as one can get on a metal folding chair. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, great, good. And then let your right hand rest in your left hand. So your left hand is kind of cupping your right hand and just relax. A soft bend to your elbows. Close your eyes. Find the four corners of your feet on the floor. Move your toes around. Pull your awareness from your feet and ankles up your legs, over the knees. Along the bones of the thighs. Noticing if there's any residual tension. Giving yourself permission to start dropping the muscles away from the bone. Just relax. Invite your body to soften up and ease up. From your legs, bring your awareness into the hips and the lower back. And your belly. Begin migrating your awareness up your spine, like you are climbing up the rungs of a ladder, each vertebrae, step by step. When you get to the mid and the upper back, begin exploring the ribs, noticing the rise and the fall of the ribs with the breath, the expansion and contraction of the ribs. Moving up into the shoulders, letting there be a bit more space between the shoulders and the ears. Gliding your attention down your arms, over the bend of the elbows into the cupping of the hands. And let's stay with the hands for a moment, just simply checking in, observing what you feel. Maybe the texture of skin, the temperature, any pulsing, any tingling. Really fine-tuning our ability to be aware, our ability to pay attention. Our ability to observe. And more importantly, our ability to observe from a state of interest and curiosity rather than a state of judgment or criticism. We're just kind of checking in with the physical body with a bit of a detached mindset. And then from the fingers and the hands, moving back up the arms, coming up into the shoulders once more. Take your right ear over your right shoulder. And take your left ear over your left shoulder. And then lifting your head, letting your ears align over the shoulders. And bring your two hands together. And take a deep breath in, bring the base of your thumbs to your forehead. And stay here for the exhale. Balanced mind. And another deep breath in as you bring your fingertips down to your lips. Exhaling, balanced breath. And then one more deep, rich inhalation, bringing your hands to your heart. And exhaling, balanced heart. Bring your hands down, open your eyes. Yay. That was great. We pushed it today.
It was fun.
Good. Yeah, you did great. You did great. I mean, to take a month off is a lot, you know, that's a big deal. It's a big deal. So I was happy to see it, but I don't ever want to overdo things, you know, I don't ever want to exacerbate anything. So always be, well, you're vocal with me. So have a wonderful day. I will see you Thursday, same bat time, same bat channel.
Sounds wonderful.
I hope you don't get any calls from the FBI or federal marshals this week.
Oh gosh.
I kind of don't think you will. She sounds like a good kid.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you Thursday. Have a great day.
Very good. You too.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.